It's the final, not really countdown, because, you know, we still have to clear parts, so yeah.
Yeah,
it's a final countdown for Leon's campaign, though.
Right. We will say as a quick we will definitely say as a quick discretion, though, we will not be doing the Claire scenario immediately after this. Like, obviously, we decided to do this. I think we've already brought this up before, but the original plan was that we were actually going to do Umbrella Chronicles after doing the RE1 stuff, but then, well, Matt already had this prepared, and we still need to practice up on Umbrella Chronicles. Anyway, also, we figured, why not? Let's just do it.
Another VHS.
Here's our second VHS. And nothing nada.
But yeah, like you said, wow, something broke out of here. But yeah, all in all, it's... I mean, for the same reason that technically Deadly Silence, there was a bit of a break between that and when I did RE1 Remaster.
Also, I'm fairly certain this is the last time we have to use it.
Yes, this is the last time.
That's fair. Also, before I forget, Hype, how's that hunt for the perfect mouse going, by the way?
Perfect mouse. Oh, that's right, because the thing we were talking about is that, like, because... Yes?
No, I was just saying, I was just agreeing with you as you lead into the story, the segue.
Yeah, because apparently what we found out the hard way is that, so kind of not dissimilar to what we're going to be doing with RE4, we're deciding to do stuff like the Umbrella Chronicles, like, co-op, and it turns out the only way I would be able to really contribute is if instead of using a game controller, is if I had, like, an actual gaming mouse, which I currently do not possess.
What? Also,
yeah, we need to find
this is the origins of the Lunchable Feed.
Yep.
This guy's ready to repel, and he's in.
Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming?
I've covered
Hey,
wars,
Frank.
you know.
This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
And yeah, he does sound just exactly like Frank.
I would say, considering how many years it's been since Dead Rising 1, the guy hasn't
skipped the beat.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, also, he's dead on the floor now.
Yep. Also, give it a second.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Hello, our lovable asshole of the series.
Hunk. What a hunk.
Yep.
That's Hunk?
That is Hunk there, yes.
Because they all look the same. They all have the same masks.
The guy on the right there, if you listen, it is Keith Silverstein voicing him. Keith is primarily Hunk.
So, do we know anything about Hunk for the sake of this whole story, this whole series?
He works for Umbrella, then Umbrella went under, and so he decided to become a mercenary. And apparently we are getting a Hunk game eventually.
Huh.
In fact, fun fact, the original idea for Code Veronica was for it to be a Hunk-centric story. And the game originally is supposed to be him on like a what was it, on a cruise ship and all that was infected. Eventually that became Resident Evil Revelations, which the early trailers did show that Hunk was going to be part of the story, but eventually the trailers basically became 100% disconnected from what actually happens in the game.
And right here is what we're seeing. What we're seeing right here is that after Umbrella decided to cut the G experiment short, he decided to have to try to sell his stuff to the next bidder.
Yep, which potentially leads us into the whole Ada situation.
Yeah, and also
and the reason why Hunk and his men came in and shot the guy. Well, tried to get the sample.
Yeah.
Here's my one thing. Though.
Yeah.
Here's my one thing though. So a lot of the stuff in this game is trying to also tie to the larger series. What they could have done is they could have shown with those emails the origins of the connections. Which, in case you're wondering, the connections in 7 and 8 are basically the new Umbrella. But we don't know who exactly the connections are. All we know is that they are very powerful, and they are the next line in making bioweapons.
Just give it one more generation.
So we're going to quickly walk through this completely unominous and... I don't think that's a word. Walk through this completely normal, ordinary room. Yeah. We were talking about the Hunk theme. I was going to say something.
Actually, speaking of Hunk, one thing that RE2 Remake tried to do is that there's a additional mode that I think is either DLC or you have to unlock called Ghost Survivor. And you get to it's basically a mode where you can play as multiple characters and like basically their own alternate certain scenario where they end up surviving.
Yes,
and one of the characters that you can play as, I guess in some way a nod to the original, is that there's another another guy like Hunk. That's not quite Hunk, but wears a similar outfit. Basically, he's trying to do Hunk again.
Basically, used Hunk's model to not make Hunk.
Oh.
Which, in the grand scheme of things, is kind of redundant.
Yeah.
What was I about to say?
Though, funny enough, one of the characters you can also play as is literally the mayor's daughter.
Who's canonically dead.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole thing of Ghost Survivors is like a what-if scenario if they survived. Mainly, we won't be showing it off, but the 4 characters are Robert Kendo, the mayor's daughter, not Hunk, and the sheriff at the very beginning that got killed by that one zombie.
All things, yeah.
I mean, you mean Hunkules.
God damn it.
I had a feeling. I had a very funny feeling.
This is all of the steps of the G process and all that we just read.
Sounds a little convoluted in hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. But we have one last sample we could use to maybe develop an antibody cure for. So let's go with it.
Now back to Ada.
Well, this is the sample that we're supposed to be giving back to Ada because reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
and also because, we need to have a self-destruct sequence. Anyway, time to go through this not at all conspicuous room. You know, very simple.
Matt, god damn it, we've talked about it. It's only inconspicuous when I say it is. When you say it is, it becomes a trap.
You see, it's all about inflictions. It's all about inflictions.
Oh,
wait.
And she's back and also injured because reasons. We learn it more in Claire's scenario, but again, these two are like so disconnected it hurts.
She tried to.
So, as far as we know, she just tripped and fell really hard.
And she's trying to use acid rounds, and it's not fully working.
I mean, it's hurting him, to be fair, but still. Also, you know what? She probably tripped and fell because she was wearing high heels.
Wait, you called this thing William. Why? It's not like we watched videos that specifically showed. And actually,
it's different, William.
Come to think of it, is she wearing heels?
I think she was.
Probably.
Let's see.
But we never meant for this to happen.
And hold on.
Tell me everything.
Where is it? I know the flashback is starting here.
It all happened when I was born.
Dun, dun.
At age 6.
As he was shot, he decided to go crazy.
I still think he looks like Edward Norton in this game. Like, seriously.
A little bit, but yeah, so he gave himself the bioweapon.
Yeah, the G. He gave himself the G.
Yeah, she has
And
heels.
yes, she is wearing heels.
William?
Yeah, no, she probably tripped and fell from that.
That's how she's so injured.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be a freaking government spy to to run around in those things perfectly.
Oh boy. What did you say about my wife's heels?
So I don't know if we've been talking about this, but like,
Why so?
oh jeez, that's
Exactly,
that's
why I'm crushing you. Ow.
Well, at the same time, I'm wondering, like, so at this point,
Oh wait, it was her I was crushing. Oh, devil damn it, these eyes on my arms and legs really aren't helping me.
and unfortunately, at this moment, as you can see, William's been pretty much all but consumed, and I'm still trying to figure out how this works. So the G virus works just on pure instincts to just kill and grow.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We can't let him get away.
You know, she actually has a point here, not going to lie.
Nope.
Also,
You
that
have
would
to
have
stop
broken
it.
your legs, Leon.
Potentially, but we just have to have ourselves a grand
And now-
final smackdown.
Yep, and now we have this boss fight, which actually is probably the best one in the game. Like this,
Really good.
this
Music is
a-
great.
Yeah, this is a great boss. It's not like, but
Oh.
yeah, I will say though,
hits like a truck.
he hits like a fucking truck. And as you can see, I brought in the Magnum for this because
Yes,
it
I
will
think that's smart.
really help.
I
Also-
see you, ouch.
So, since we're both going to ultimately talk about this, Matt, what's the strategy for weakening him and killing him?
Shoot the
eyes.
fucking eyes, and also whenever he picks stuff up, make sure to extra shoot him.
And as and unfortunately he's not showing up right now because he's collecting flash grenades. The idea, you shoot the 3 eyes, one on his, they'll be appearing anywhere, and then that'll be when he releases
One on his shoulder,
his
one on
chest.
his leg, one on his back.
And that'll then expose his chest, which is I want to say that you're still I want to say you're still reducing his health bar when you're shooting the eyes on his chest, on his legs
Yeah.
and stuff. But I feel like the real way to really take down a lot of his health bar is to shoot him in the chest.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Shoot the
nice.
eyes on the chest.
I'm just imagining, like we were making the Arkham comparisons. I'm just imagining, like, if this was just, like, structured like an Arkham fight, you could just stay on the rooftops and just use your guns.
Honestly, no. He does look like Titan Joker. He does look like Titan Joker.
I see.
Not even just Titan Joker, just any of the Titans in Asylum.
I know.
That's fair.
Do that.
Though now that you mentioned that, wait, do you think someone's out there that actually has made a mod that replaces this?
You know
G
what?
Birkin
If
as
somebody-
the Joker?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
if
thing you had a
somebody-
grenade, otherwise that would have sucked.
To
And
be
as
fair,
always,
somebody-
look at the color of the eye to tell how much health he has.
No, what's up, Matt?
if somebody hasn't, the RE engine is so versatile, I bet somebody could. Also, as you can see, I have the, I use the defense herb right now, like the supercharged
Yes, in
herb.
the lower right.
I
Yes.
have, thank God for that, because I would be dead by this point.
I mean, yeah, as is the usual custom with Resident Evil, the best way to play it is to really is to play smart and conserve your ammo for this moment.
Oh,
That's
God,
a
look
lot
at
of
all...
eyeballs.
Yeah, no, look, that's a lot of hearts.
We're going for the Magnum, you silly goose.
Yep. And now, by this point, his chest is just fully exposed.
Which means he really... How many rounds is he gonna take?
Boy.
A lot.
Uh-oh.
Man, my doctor's gonna have a nightmare renewing my
You
prescription.
better get out of the center area, Matt, like, right now.
I mean, he would, but he
There
can't
you
hear you in the past.
True. He has his AirPods in.
Uh-huh.
I actually hate AirPods. I'm not an
I
earbuds
have
guy.
them. I like them.
I'm just not an earbuds guy.
Also-
You did it.
Take him out with that, yeah.
I mean, this is kind of what you get for having all your eyes on your heart.
Farewell, Lunchables. You won't
He's
be
gonna live.
missed.
He's gonna survive that or some shit, isn't he?
Also,
course.
in case you're wondering why I phased there, I just took all of the rest of the ammo in this area.
Okay.
By the way, did you all likely noticed how she got thrown up in the wall like that?
Yeah.
She's okay.
And keep that in mind for Ada later, because that does sort of change something that was meant for the canon scenarios of the original game.
Yeah.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
Well, she did kiss
That's supposed
me.
to mean.
And I'm
Did
very
you
easy
kiss
to-
me? I don't think so.
I had a husband. I just watched you kill him.
I rest my
So by
case,
tech-
Your Honor.
So by technicality, that means you're a widow.
Bullshit.
I hate you.
What I'm hearing here is that you developed an affectionate relationship from out of it. Anyway, so this is
I'm
unfortunately.
just saying, you're clearly dying. You don't have much choice.
But yeah, it's worth noting that as we've brought up numerous times, this is again where the stories are going to shift a lot, like suddenly Annette is here and not in somewhere else where she will be in Claire's story, and it's
Again, multiverse theory,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I feel like this game could have avoided, because in the grand scheme of things, there's certain ways where you could just fix most of the plot up, but it is what
Right.
it is.
anyway,
It's honestly the same bullshit it's kind of the same problem I had with X4 story in hindsight, but that's pretty much something I could talk about another time.
we will get to that. Are
And
we
now
on like
she's in
X5 or
here,
X6 at
and-
this
We are.
point?
Now she's in here, and she could have handed us that hacking tool if it was just going to unlock
I was
everything.
just thinking
I
about
mean,
you.
yeah, that would have been nice. But yeah, no, I was just gonna say, look, we already did X4, so
Yeah, I think we're up to like X6 now.
X7
Maybe.
actually.
Oh wow,
Yeah, 'cause
that's
we
right,
did look
do
at
X6
X6.
when we saved up. Yeah, that's right. We did 5 and 6 as look at.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. But
I could have sworn we did 5 as a full game.
Maybe.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's right. Because you
In
had
fact,
the
that's gonna be going up pretty soon as the time this recording. But
Throw this out there. Mega Man X, like super like
X9?
blurs together for me.
Claims you're not FBI.
The X franchise, anyway.
Wait, she claims you're not FBI. No!
And I love
FBI
how-
agents all dress like her.
Why couldn't he just hand over the sample?
Are you about to shoot me while I still have the sample on the side of the
Also,
collapsing
please
bridge?
note, please note, I wasted all her bullets. So she shouldn't have any right now.
She's bluffing. hoping you don't.
spare bullet.
I was just
She's
some
just-
pawn to you.
Look, I'm just
But yeah, no, I do love how, you know, she just cuts right to the chase, like, God damn it, I didn't want to have to do this. And just pulls the gun out.
Yeah, but by this point, she's developed enough feelings for him.
Because, I mean, again, what's her plan? Shoot him, make him fall backwards with the sample.
But I don't think you can.
Okay.
God. He makes it like, then shoot me, because I don't think you can.
Yeah.
God damn it, you're right.
Darn, I can't shoot you. I can!
I'm all over it.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
I'm sorry, I
should have got this gun.
I found this in a trash can somewhere.
Well, there goes
And
the sample.
there goes the G.
Which probably could have affected many more people. Okay, did I do my my contractually obligated betrayal? Can I die now? Thank you.
Oh, she didn't betray us, per se. Ada, though.
I had just enough energy in me to
I even
deliver a
betrayed
cool,
Ada.
snappy
They were
one.
on the wrong side. They're on different sides.
I went to heaven.
boy.
Turns out I was able to bargain for a little bit of extra time to deliver one bullet and one snappy one-liner. I'm good for credit.
But yeah. Yeah, this is actually kind of a nice cutscene.
I mean,
Jeez,
betrayed by
hanging
the
by
fact
a
that we
thread.
know what. I mean, betrayed by the fact
Yeah.
that we know what
Oh, no.
happens in 4.
Right.
Well,
Take
still.
care of yourself, Leon.
Do they?
Take note, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually what happened in Leon's A scenario in the original game. The scenario that's considered non-canon.
So,
Yep.
yeah, because like, so as far as what this game is trying to do, which it considers a canon, did they ever bother explaining how she survives? Because she survives this. By
She
the way.
probably has her grappling hook in this one because they
But she,
do
but
show
her
that she
arm,
survives.
but her arm's fucking shot.
Right, that was
She
her
has
right
another
arm.
arm.
There is another arm, but yes,
The place
after
is gonna
that-
blow up,
hold
and
on.
we take the one
After-
train.
After that, hold on.
Yes.
After that big emotional scene, we have to dedicate the rest of our time to Ada and to get
Oh.
her.
It changed. It
Don't-
traumatized him so much he lost a few pixels.
He's an aged veteran now. So yes, this
An
is
aged veteran,
so yeah, this is the last big custom costume, which I do not show. It tries its best to emulate the old PS1 and
It
64
is
games.
no, it is literally the PS1 model. But
This
yeah, it's fun
literally-
to switch all these weapons. Yeah,
This is
la-di-da.
literally like.
La-di-da. Huh, I wonder what that thing behind
Cool
us
light.
is. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, hello. But yeah, no, just
The arc
seeing this
reactor.
seeing this Leon in action here kind of makes it's suddenly giving me flashbacks to the goddamn Sega Dreamcast commercial from back in the day.
Yeah,
Let's
which
stay off the lat speed.
again,
I do.
really
solid-
I am very happy about your reaction, James. By the way.
just yeah, no, again, really solid thing. And I remember the thing I was going to ask about actually, as we're running through this. What do you guys know about this thing? I saw it while I was looking up new movies coming out this year. Well, we see a cutscene where basically, completely unexplained, Claire is still around.
And also, we get
Also-
to see this glory.
And if you haven't already figured it out, our lips do not work.
Okay, good. It's complete authenticity.
Because it would actually look creepier if they could move.
Leon, what the hell happened to your lips?
The whole place is coming.
You're
What
everything.
happened to your lips?
It's low resolution.
Look,
It's just
I
a low
lost-
resolution
look-
camera, hun. It doesn't.
Look, I just lost my love of my night, and I just,
Night.
I kind of just lost all sense of myself.
Gonna try it out. Gonna try it again tomorrow. See what happens. But
Claire, are you still there?
actually, yeah, that does actually remind. Oh man, I do miss the old Resident Evil days.
You know
Anyway,
what?
I
I'm
was
not
just saying-
gonna lie. Like, there was a part of me that thought, like, from that far away thing, I thought it was an instance where the mouth still wouldn't move, but the jawline would still move as if it would on the original model. So it would just been like.
And now, and now we have the best song in the game that eventually leads into, like, pretty much this song playing right now and the final boss song are pretty much all one.
Yep, basic action movie sequence. Get out of here. Be movie like but we're raising the stakes from the first game. So the thing I was gonna ask, which is Resident Evil themed, I was looking up movies that are coming out this year, and apparently there's another Resident Evil movie called Welcome
is
to
a
Raccoon
reboot.
City.
It is a reboot and it is based off of the first two games. It basically is following both what happens at the Arcade Mansion and what happens in Raccoon City.
Okay, and we have confirmation that Jovovich is not involved at all.
No, it is a complete 100% reboot that has absolutely nothing to do with the old movies.
Okay, so what are your... So, I don't know if you've seen a trailer or not. Maybe we'll watch it after this, but what are your guys'...
They have not released a trailer.
Yeah, the most that they revealed so far is a list of the cast members.
Yep,
So-
and that they have finished filming.
So what are your guys'...
Also,
Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
He's
first
back.
off, all I'll say is the cast is really good.
Freaking T double extra large is back again. But yeah, so real quick, James, what are your thoughts on that of a like actual like authentic game live action movie thing?
I forget. Is that movie still being directed by you know who?
No, it's not.
I
That's why he
just
said it was a
this.
reboot.
All I heard was that the actress wasn't going to be there. I didn't hear anything about the.
Yeah, like yeah,
It is a
and
couple
I'll admit, I thought it was just
also-
I thought you were talking about just plot wise.
Why do you look different? Also,
What happened to your hat?
Just to let you know, it is 100% a reboot with no involvement from WS.
So it's so it's pretty much the Ari movie Ari movies as Bumblebee is to Transformers.
Okay,
Exactly.
yeah, okay. So who is directing it? Oh, my potato hand.
I forgot his name.
I'll look it
I'll
up.
check it in a bit. Hold on.
I'll look it up now while we're doing this because we're about to go into a.
All I'll say
I-
is that I know the movie will at least look beautiful because the person doing the cinematography worked on the person that is doing the cinematography worked on the Haunting series on Netflix, which are really good.
Okay. So before we go into this boss, anyone had anything else they wanted to talk about before we? Because it's happening right now.
You know what? I guess I do have one other thing to say.
What's up?
Going back earlier, where where he literally got dropped off, and there's still all that smoke, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, Leon needs to breathe, except he has no mouth.
Also,
No, he does
as
have
you-
a mouth. It's just not functioning.
Also, as you just saw there, potentially a nod to the original as well, is yes, this game does pull the same little trick that Resident Evil does, where it forces you to guarantee you have 2 slots of inventory for something.
Correct. And I do believe we're about to meet up with that bit.
And now,
and also I'm looking up.
Wait, a lot of people love the final Birkin fight back there with Leon, but this is my favorite fight in the game because this is the best comeuppance and also the best song in the game.
The final
For
T
the
double extra large.
For the last devil damn time, where is your overdue library book?
And as you can see, his tyrant self or titan self is fully showing now. Oh boy.
And yeah, now and as you can see, I have a shit ton of Magnum ammo. Time to unload on this bitch.
He looks like
Yeah.
Drax if he has a Diablo hand.
And be very careful.
And his
He hands
heart
like a
is
truck.
exposed here, so.
Yeah, and be very careful because just like before, just like in Resident Evil 1, Titans hit like tanks. Anyway, the thing I was gonna look up is so the guy who's directing this new reboot is Johannes Roberts. He's directed a couple of other horror movies, namely the 47 Meters Down series.
Which are not. The first one isn't bad and all that.
He did Dark Hunter, Sanitarium, Evil Calls.
But yeah, no, the big thing is, like, it is going to be more of a horror movie. I am looking forward to that. Also, just to let you know, strategy here, use this rubble. Like,
Yes.
make sure, because he has a one-hit KO attack that either you have to shoot him while he's in the middle of attacking you, or you have to get behind a piece of rubble.
So
Also, maybe heal yourself.
Which,
Yeah, he's
this
about to
is
do it
it
now.
right now. So either attack or...
Ooh. Nice. Okay, so I'm looking into this.
Dang it, Rubble!
There are two. Let's see. They're hiring 2 sisters, Scodelario and Hannah John Cammon, as Claire and Jill.
So, just to let you know, Hannah John Cammon is, she, in case you're wondering, she is actually in the MCU as Ghost.
That was her. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all these actors are actually really good big name actors.
Also,
and I'm looking
what a
forward to
fucking coincidence.
Oh, hey.
it. Also, alive somehow. Yeah.
They're never gonna say it. But, alright!
Come on.
An anti-tank rocket!
Ow!
It's
Oh,
my
you're done now.
anti-librarian
I'm doing it
juice. Please
right
don't.
here! Maybe I should have
That's a
done it
safe
right.
place to do it, right?
He's gonna live past this somehow, ain't he?
No,
No, that's it.
Okay.
No, he
If he
is
couldn't,
dead.
if he couldn't live past fucking Burkhead slashing him in half in Claire scenario, I don't think that's gonna do much either.
So there we go. We can get out here. Anyway, trying to
and
look into
also,
No.
Wow.
I've already had enough.
So looking into other acting things real quick. Harris Dickinson is going to be the man playing Leon in the movie.
Oh, boy.
Which, by the way, That's an interesting casting choice. I'll get into him later. But Robbie Amell is going to be playing Chris Redfield. Tom Hopper is going to be playing Wesker. He's a really good actor. Donald Logue is playing Brian Irons. And my favorite casting right now, Neil McDonough as William Birkin.
It's gonna be interesting. I'll wait till we see a trailer, but who knows? Who knows what happens?
Also, in
for
case
now,
you're wondering, Steve, Neil McDonough is Damien Dark.
Yeah, I know who he is.
but for now,
So,
congrats.
yeah.
My weird potato wedge hand doesn't even work.
It's stabbing his thumb.
Just right in the thumb.
Can't believe I actually miss her.
Don't. Yeah.
I can
Let's
tell by your
never
expression,
show it.
Leon.
Again, we're not gonna.
I need to go take a bath and then a
Wristband-
nap.
Wristband undetected. Stopping train.
Just don't
No.
run. For now,
Yeah.
it's time to go scare the ladies. There's just
Oh, hello.
like, what is it?
What the
Hey.
fuck?
Anyway, and that's how scenario A will end.
Yep. Also, I am skipping the credits because the credits in scenario B is fucking awesome.
Yep. So for now, we'll
Yep.
just
However-
cover what we know. What are your thoughts on scenario A, Matt?
I loved it. I thought it was great, and it's my favorite scenario in the game. Also, you think it's over? Ha 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 ha. It's not
Ba ba
over.
ba ba ba
Smack.
ba ba ba
Yes.
ba ba.
We'll have to learn how that ends when
And
we do my
amazingly,
footage.
I actually did. Hold on, you'll see it. I did fairly decently.
Boy,
Hey.
shit! That is way too many saves to get to deserve an A rank.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
Yeah,
The saves only matter for S plus rank.
Okay.
That is it. But yeah, that was Resident Evil 2. What else do we want to talk about before we done?
Because we'll have the credits during my thing to talk about anything else. I guess as far as Leon's concerned, the weapon choice is really fun. Still, the stuff.
They're not as like eclectic as Claire's, but they're simplistic weapons, but really good weapons.
I think the stuff between him and Ada was okay. What do you think, James?
More or less on the same boat. I think what the chemistry between him and Ada was pretty good, and I mean, it is kind of nice to see that in some ways they sort of remembered that RE4 is going to be a thing, so maybe have a little small hints of it with Leon's scenario here, where he's still, still a little green, but he's got that witty side to him as well.
Oh, he definitely stepped up. So, yeah. And your thoughts on this whole little grand Leon adventure? What's that?
What?
I know that from something.
What?
Bye.
Okay, we shall
yeah,
leave
we'll-
you all in questioning, but I will
We'll
say...
see you all next time for Claire's scenario.
Yep, and then we'll finish off Resident Evil 2 and see how this game truly ends, and if they did make it out alive. See ya!
You know they will.